Okay, so today I'm doing the most ridiculous video I think I've ever done. Today, me and Henry and Nate are drafting states because, drafts are cool and states are also kind of cool. Dumbest video ever.
Okay. Well, the map is split into
now it's time
5
for the draft lottery.
different regions.
Yeah, draft lottery time.
5 different regions. The West, the Southwest, the Midwest, the Southeast, and the Northeast. We'll let you know where those locations are as it goes, but probably the biggest thing to know is that the Southwest only has 4 states. So that will give you some context as we go into the draft period. Now for the lottery. Okay, we've all pre-selected our numbers. What numbers did you guys pick?
I've got 72.
I've got 11.
And I've got 67. It was 47.
Okay, so you're really close to
I'm the closest, then Nate, then Mason. Okay, I get to pick. Now I get to pick which position I want in the draft. I'll take 3.
You'll take 3?
The snake draft.
All right.
Now Nate gets to pick.
Yeah. Great.
I gotta go with first. You got
Great.
second.
I got
That's
second. The worst spot.
Okay, Nate, what's your first pick here?
I feel like
Well, we got to start with what region are we going here?
No, you get to
it
pick
doesn't matter.
Any region?
any region.
And then, okay.
And
I
that's
gotta go with Texas.
Okay, we're starting with Texas.
Texas. Do you have any reasoning for that terrible pick? New Mexico.
Terrible pick.
New Mexico is where I was kind of on the board there for.
Or maybe Oklahoma. No.
Yeah.
Texas is definitely the best. I'd say it may be the most valuable state out of any of them, to be honest. Any state.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 4, so.
No, but even out of any state, I think
Really?
Yeah. You could argue. You could argue.
I mean, it's got everything really. Sports, good weather.
I wouldn't say the weather's that great, but it's
I'm saying
you
it's not
get
terrible.
a
It's like
variety.
Alaska
You get a
right
variety
here.
of
Yeah.
weather.
yeah, it's fine.
So
Okay, so I'm second pick. I'm gonna
you can
take.
pick anywhere.
I'm gonna take. Oh, I don't have to go.
You
in
don't
the
have to go in the
Southwest?
same region.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's basically the strategy.
Anywhere
Oh,
you want.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go. In that case, oh boy, didn't really think about this. Gee, I'll go with California. It seems like an obvious second pick.
Obvious, just obvious. There's no.
Yeah, there's no real reasoning. It's pretty dang big. It's got all those people. It's got nice beaches and like 700 big cities. So, that's got to be worth something.
Okay. Now I got 2 picks here. First pick's pretty easy for me. I'm gonna pick New York.
Well, of course you are.
Yeah, I'm
That's
from
a
there, but I don't
reach.
think it's much bias. To be honest with you, I think.
I think
most people would agree that New
No,
York's
I mean,
probably
to be
top
fair,
5.
New York's probably you should
The top
take
5
New York
state,
there.
if not. I mean, it's up there.
The only
No,
problem
north.
is that
The
Well,
problem-
really, it's only behind Maine.
The
so-
problem is Northeast. I do think has a good selection of states that you can pick from.
Yeah,
That's the
and
only.
Especially
one
Vermont.
One glaring flaw of New York is the people and also the Mets. So
No, I actually consider those 2 positives. I do agree sometimes that people can be there, but I think New York City really brings it up. You've got good sports there.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I would disagree.
There's,
what about
there's
the
one
Knicks,
good sports
the
team.
Mets?
Like
The Yankees.
There's 8 different sports teams for sports, and
there's
then
only
just
one
in
good
city,
team.
just in the New York City, and then you got Buffalo. I mean, you've got
that's fair.
got
The Bills are
variety.
good. I
And,
forgot
I mean,
about that.
people focus on New York City, but the state's not bad. Kind of get that variety.
Yeah.
So that was
You
there.
have to consider it's pretty close to Canada, though. Do you really
Yeah.
want that?
Yeah, do you want to be close to Canada?
Well,
Well,
and
I mean,
I-
you do get Niagara Falls because
Here's a tough one,
That's
but-
true. Don't do it.
Yeah. There's temptation to go Southwest here based on the fact there's only 4. That's Arizona maybe. I don't know. I don't actually see much value in Arizona personally.
I mean, I feel like Arizona is a lot better than both New Mexico and Oklahoma, though.
Yeah.
So like,
It's-
whoever gets the second pick there gets a lot better
Yeah.
of a state than.
Yeah. But how much better is the question? Is how much better is Arizona than Oklahoma?
I mean, like, what is in?
What's in
Oklahoma?
Arizona?
Like,
what's in
one?
Arizona that Oklahoma doesn't have?
A lot of things.
Oklahoma's horrible.
Oklahoma has good food, but it's pretty much just empty fields.
Yeah.
And the Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah.
You guys have convinced me. Arizona's gonna be my pick here. Again, I don't think it's the best state left on the board. Definitely not.
It's
But
a strategic.
given that
strategic
New
pick.
Mexico and Oklahoma are the 2 left, but it also Mason does not need to pick from the Southwest at all.
No.
Until
the
you're
final
yeah,
pick.
don't go until
It
you're
doesn't make
last.
sense, but we'll see.
Okay.
All right, what do you got here, Mason?
So my next pick here, I'm gonna go Southeast, I can tell you that much right now. And then outside of that, I'm not sure. I'm still deciding between 4 or 5 states in the Southwest. Or East, excuse me.
Virginia is in the Southeast. I know it's not normal, but based on
No, well, I mean, Virginia is
count.
technically part of the South,
count.
so it makes sense. That's how it should be.
We're gonna go South Carolina. I feel like that's kind of a reach, but it's a nice mix between
South
Georgia
Carolina,
and North
wow.
Carolina.
That is not.
That is
that's
not
not the
where I
big.
would
big
No,
reach.
that's the pick.
Big
No,
reach.
that's
Why
big.
can
What y'all
compared
talking
to
about?
North Carolina?
Yeah,
No,
Serious?
it's a good mix between Georgia and North
No,
Carolina.
North Carolina has.
Yes,
Oh,
it
that
is.
was a terrible pick.
No,
It's
come on, you have to
basically-
understand. My criteria consists of a lot of Waffle House.
Okay.
All right.
Top
If you
3
think about it.
picks.
If you
Top
think
3
about it.
picks. Those are not in the South.
Yeah,
Those
if
are
you think
not
about
in the
it, South Carolina is basically
Just
the
a worse version
of North Carolina with more peaches because
No,
they're
and
actually
more Waffle House.
they're actually-
That's the.
more Waffle House and more peaches because they actually are the peach growing capital of the United States.
Fun fact.
so-
I did not
many
like that
people,
pick.
Many people think Georgia is, but it's actually South Carolina.
I
but-
did not.
No,
I did not
I'm
like that
I'm
pick.
happy with
No,
my
there's
pick.
that is definitely a big.
All right,
reach.
let's see. What does Nate
I
got
don't
so
care.
far? Nate's all he's got for Texas. He's got 2 here.
Okay.
You gotta get
I have 2
aggressive.
in a row. So nobody's taking one from the Midwest.
No one from the
Well,
Midwest.
there's pretty good reasoning for that, but
So I mean, I'm trying to see like where. I feel like I don't need to take one from the Southeast because you just reached for South Carolina.
Yeah, there's still
so
multiple good options. I agree with you
exactly.
there.
I think I got to go West and Northeast. So with my second round pick, I'm gonna go with Colorado.
Yeah,
that's
what I probably would've done.
Yeah, and then from the Northeast, I'm thinking I have to go with either Maryland or Massachusetts.
Yeah,
I think those
That's
two
a
are
tough
the
one.
best.
that's a tough one. I mean, I already have a hunch on what Mason's doing, so
you have a hunch. What do you think I'm doing?
I think he's probably
He's
gonna pick
probably-
Pennsylvania.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
actually
yes.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
it's nice for this time of year, but
If you maybe enjoy living with like 5 people.
Oh no, I think my pick is Michigan. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I don't know, because in Maryland you get like crab cakes, you get like
Good
you get
sports,
the water, you get the sports.
Are we calling Maryland like the college good? Are we calling the Orioles good right now?
No,
I said
well,
like good variety of sports.
You
that's
get
fine.
Good
the
variety,
Ravens,
but
you get
do
the
you get-
Ravens.
you get the
like,
Ravens.
And that's it.
that's
I think
it.
it's. I think maybe Baltimore
I
doesn't really stand out in one.
I was
but,
not the one that said that they had good sports. Okay,
But I'm going to
Yeah,
say this:
you're
Maryland is
making
all
a bad
around.
point here.
Maryland, I feel like, is a great all-around state. It might not be the best
Mhm.
and everything, but that's interesting. We'll
I feel like
here.
that's also a reach, but you know.
I think Massachusetts has lots of history. It is like located up north, like so. It's obviously it's in the Northeast. So, but obviously the colder weather would be colder than Maryland.
This is a tough decision.
They have more history than Maryland, I would say, definitely. They also have lots of seafood there.
Sea fish, yeah.
They have those too.
So they have maybe ground fish too, land fish. But I think I don't know. People are short from Massachusetts too. So if you're like right about 6 feet, maybe get an extra.
Well, the
3
thing is,
inches.
there's also the benefit of little man syndrome, so
Yeah.
they're always angry at
Exactly.
the opposition.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go with Maryland.
Maryland here. Okay, so he got Colorado and Maryland in his turn there. So just an update: Henry has Arizona and New York. Nate has Colorado, Texas, and Maryland. And Mason, rough here, he has California and South Carolina.
You're hating on South Carolina right
Car-
now. Y'all are haters.
South Carolina's
Y'all are
brought him
haters.
down a level.
Y'all are
And
haters.
he's gonna get Oklahoma or New Mexico, so that brings him down even
California
No,
was like
New
the-
Mexico is not that bad, guys. New Mexico is not that bad.
New Mexico is a good state, but I just think there's not enough
All right, we're
big
gonna.
cities or anything to kind of, which is, I think
All
as
right.
a state you need that.
Okay, well, we're gonna go with Illinois next. I'm going with Illinois.
Oh, going to the Midwest, first one.
For Chicago.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
that's-
that's the right move.
Yeah, that's probably that was number one on my board.
No, it wasn't. We know what was number one on your board in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Come on
No,
now.
Illinois definitely was my top. Chicago, I feel like just brings it up. The Midwest doesn't have much. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yeah.
scores in the 10th.
Yeah, I did see that.
But Illinois.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree. I think the Midwest, the weather is just the worst out of any of
Yeah.
these
Yeah,
regions.
it's horrid.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible.
it's
Yeah.
dry, cold. I mean,
There's nothing good to say
you
about
get
Midwest weather.
you get some hurricanes, or not hurricanes. Sorry, you get some tornadoes too.
And you don't get a single day of sun in the entire year, so that's the main problem.
No, that's not true. It does get it. You do get a wide variety of weather because.
Well, at least in
It'll
Ohio, you get no sun,
yeah.
not a single day of sun.
That's true.
Okay.
But you'll get hot summers and extremely cold winters.
Yep.
Okay, well here, my Midwest pick and the Southeast pick is what I'm going for next.
You should pick Southeast.
Southeast, yes. Southeast is what I'm going to go first. But I'm in a conundrum. To be honest, Mason Gaines, South Carolina, opened the door for any of my top three.
See, I was just setting you up poorly right now. You don't know what to do.
So I don't know 100% where to go. Florida's definitely up there in the pick.
Yeah.
I'm between Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, and
No, there's too many crazy people in Florida. Come on now.
Yeah, that's
Too many.
I don't know.
crazy-
Florida's tough though because there's so many big cities. You get all the
Yeah.
beaches. Lots of vibrant culture. With
But part of
Miami.
this is a lot of it's where would you rather be? In Florida, I'm just not sure.
Well, yeah, you're gonna die.
Florida's weather. Florida's
Yeah.
weather also, Florida's water actually also tastes kind of bad. The tap water. They
Yeah,
have,
I mean
vitamins
that
in it.
enters
I
you.
do
That's
not like that.
why Colorado. I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever been to Colorado.
I
But
have.
Colorado's top water is
Tap water, really?
absolutely terrible.
It is bad.
I think it's the worst in the United States actually. So that I know it seems
I actually
like.
do not remember having the
But
tap
we
water
are.
there,
This
so.
is basically this list is based off where we would want if we could only go to 5 states. This is where it's off. In Colorado, I just cannot deal with the tap water there. So that's really where it's coming.
Hopefully, I'm just gonna be skiing in Colorado and hopefully just buying bottled water. I guess.
Southeast.
Deer Park. You're stuck with Deer Park.
Oh, maybe I'll have to drink the tap water then.
Right. I think Southeast. I'm gonna go to North Carolina.
Okay.
It was tough for that one. I mean, Georgia and
homer.
Florida are both good, but Florida, it's a little too crazy for me personally.
That's fair.
And Georgia, Atlanta, I think is, in my opinion, an overrated city. I've been there. It's not that great. Multiple
Atlanta's
times.
pretty good.
Multiple times. I mean, I've been to better cities, especially since I have New York on the board.
Come on, bro. If you
Already.
ever been to a varsity in Atlanta,
Yeah.
no,
I mean,
varsity
the
is
Coca-Cola World's cool. The aquarium's nice out there.
I don't know. I don't think you're giving Atlanta enough credit.
Yeah.
I mean, they've also
Atlanta's
got some.
a great place.
I don't
They have
know.
beautiful parks.
North
A
Carolina.
variety of
Maybe it's
housing
not North
options.
Carolina. I don't know. It's.
I thought you already made your pick.
Yeah, you can't go back. All right.
Okay, well,
There's no going
let me
back.
tell you my reason for North Carolina. North Carolina, I feel like it's got a nice variety. Charlotte's definitely a nice developing city.
I don't think it's developing anymore. I think it's there.
No,
No,
I mean still.
it's there.
That being said, it's a nice city.
Yes.
Itself. You got beaches here. Good sports.
No. Only the Hurricanes.
Panthers, Hornets.
Panthers
the Panthers
trash,
good.
Hornets trash.
Definitely not good.
Duke and UNC are good, I guess.
Yeah,
but
so I mean, I think also when you look at college sports, I think top Carolina's potential.
top
North
college-
Carolina's.
top college.
Yeah, top college
State.
state, in my opinion. I mean, not only just for sports, good college education.
Atmospheres,
Yeah.
UNC's a good school.
Okay.
That's my pick in North Carolina. Now the tough one coming is Midwest. It's
Is this really tough? We know what we know who you're picking.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough. The part of the problem is I don't think the Midwest is that great itself.
Well, I think we all can agree on that one. Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry to anyone who cares about the Midwest.
Yeah, if you
we're
live
not
in
that
the
sorry.
Midwest, you need to move to the Southeast because it's a lot better.
Yep.
Best place
Yeah,
in
Midwest is rough.
the United States.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what's your pick here?
Yeah, you're thinking. Come on.
What's your decision here?
I mean,
where
there's
are you
a couple. I mean, Michigan's obviously up there. You've got Lake
No,
Michigan. I personally like Michigan a lot.
Nobody else likes Michigan.
Yeah.
You're the final person on this.
I have
planet
great
that cares about
memories in Michigan. Me personally.
What do you have great memories of?
I had a family reunion at Lake Michigan. I love Michigan. I understand. Lake Michigan enough doesn't seem like to bring it enough,
I
but I
don't
feel
know,
like
man. I
when
have some
comparing
great-
to everything else, these guys think Minnesota's up there. I don't even understand where that even enters the
No,
equation.
I
mean,
don't understand what you're
Have
talking
you ever
about.
seen the black flies at Lake Michigan? I mean, to be fair, they also are in Minnesota, but I mean, the black flies are horrible.
I mean, I understand Detroit, brings it down. Detroit's obviously not a great city, but you got other cities.
That's like a
You've
bottom
also- yeah,
one
you've got
big
other-
city.
you've got other cities.
Lansing, Grand Rapids is a nice
You've got
one.
Flint.
Yeah, Flint is
If you don't enjoy the Colorado water, I wouldn't recommend. It's
They call it Flint because that's what's in the
vacationing.
water in Michigan.
yeah.
I like
We've
it.
also got wild dogs running the streets.
Yeah.
Again, this is more personal opinion, and I like Michigan. You know, I mean, I don't
I
understand.
don't know that that's an opinion. I feel like you're just wrong.
I'm
I
gonna
understand.
stop arguing with you so that you go ahead and take Michigan.
Nah,
Because I would never take them.
Yeah, I feel like Lake Michigan. I feel like that just like was what really gets it for me.
So you're going with Michigan?
It's a tough one, right?
What were the other options?
Minnesota is not bad.
Did you look up other cities in Michigan? Oh my gosh.
No, I'm looking up. You know, all these other places I haven't been looking at stats, but this one I have.
This one, because you just tried to find like one good thing to say about Lake Michigan other than the lake, or about Michigan other than the lake.
I mean, also, you know, not bad colleges out there. You got. I mean, sports.
Michigan
out there.
is not a good college. Come on.
No, Michigan versus MSU would not be
MSU is
bad.
fine.
good atmospheres.
I mean, again, but I don't understand.
You have Jim Harbaugh. That's definitely not good.
I don't know what else he would do in that location other than Michigan.
Michigan.
So you're picking Michigan.
And go ice
I'm gonna
fishing.
pick Michigan. There it is.
Oh, thank goodness he picked
Reach.
it. Ah, that's hilarious.
So
And you thought I reached for South Carolina.
Yeah.
Now I don't look as stupid.
yeah, I think there's.
I mean, I don't understand. These guys are hating.
Those
but
are clearly the two worst picks of the draft right there so far. Really
Well,
no
I
question.
think mine's better than Michigan.
I don't know. To be fair, like I would obviously
Okay, man,
rather.
I could have picked Mississippi. All right.
Well, nobody's gonna do that. Like the thing is, I feel like Michigan, like, it's a bad state, but there's so many others. Like, are you gonna no offense, but are you gonna pick Nebraska? Like,
No, but you could have picked like Indiana.
I think there's
Indiana's
two
fine.
other
Yeah.
no. There's two other states that I feel like could be in contention, and those two states are going to be Wisconsin, and those states are going to be Minnesota. Now Nate gets to pick in between those two.
yeah, but I
and
feel like
that's
when you
fine.
took South Carolina first overall in the South, like, there's so many other good ones. Like, you could have gone Florida, you could have
Yeah.
gone North Carolina.
Right
you
now, I
could've
think if
gone
I had
Georgia,
to
you
pick
could've
a
gone
place, I feel like
Tennessee, you
Nate's
could've gone
got a really
Virginia.
good one, and Mason's not even close.
You just picked Michigan. You can't
Michigan,
rule
but
me
there's
out
lots.
like
You have to
this.
get New Mexico or Oklahoma. I
I'm
guarantee
picking
you.
New Mexico right
comment,
now.
comment in the comments.
Okay, next
I mean, it's
up.
completely absurd. It's absurd.
It's
but-
my
Wait, is
it's
this
my
your
turn,
last
isn't
pick?
it?
Is this your last pick?
No, this Mason. Yeah, it's Mason's turn.
No,
he
is
has
this
the
his
northeast
It's not
and
my last
southwest.
pick. So all right. So I'm
Go for
going
the
to pick.
Northeast.
I'm going to
Northeast.
pick New Mexico.
But go for the Northeast
Well,
because
me
he hasn't
and
taken
him already gotten. Yeah.
Oh, actually, you
We got
already
New
did
York.
too. I forgot.
You can take New Mexico
So,
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna take New Mexico because taking New Mexico, I feel like we're hating on Albuquerque here. Come on, Albuquerque's a good place.
No.
We can't. No, you're hating.
These guys
on
are dissing Lake Michigan.
Best place in New Mexico is Cimarron, for sure.
Simmer. Come on, bro.
No, that's where Philmont is.
Yeah, I know that's where Philmont is, but still.
I mean, you get the nice landscape in New Mexico. You get the indigenous people culture.
I'm sorry. New
kinda
Mexico is
cool.
just underrated Arizona. It's underrated Arizona.
Well, it's Arizona if you took away the big cities. And
Okay, no, Phoenix is a pretty garbage-y city. It's very trashy city.
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's
it
this
is.
guy. This guy's on something. I don't know.
I've been to Phoenix. It's a pretty trashy city.
I've been to Arizona.
I've been to Phoenix.
I think
I'm talking
looking.
specifically about Phoenix.
I think looking over my draft, I'd definitely make a chance. I don't think I would have drafted Arizona. To be honest with you, I like Oklahoma. I've been there. I think
you can't tell me you'd rather pick Oklahoma over Arizona.
All right. Anyway,
I definitely changed my draft, but it's too late. But Nate, your final two picks: Midwest and Southeast.
Okay, so I feel like I gotta have the Midwest be my last pick because it's the worst region.
Definitely.
So Southeast looks like there is still Georgia, Florida.
Georgia and Florida are definitely probably the two.
West Virginia. Don't count them out.
There also is Tennessee. Tennessee's a good state
Yeah,
too.
Tennessee
You
isn't
can't hold
bad.
anything against them. And Virginia is solid too. I don't really think I would ever consider Louisiana. I mean, they
What
have
about
Mardi,
Arkansas?
they have
Come
Mardi
on.
Gras there. Arkansas, I like the college, but they don't really have anything else there. Alabama, good colleges, I guess.
Good.
Don't really think there's much there.
Nah, we're discounting Huntsville here. Huntsville's a good place.
They do have the Rocket City Trash Panda, or I think
That's Huntsville.
I think they are in Alabama, so
Yep.
that is maybe one thing that might put them over the edge. But no, I think I'm gonna have to go with Georgia here just because of Atlanta, and it's
Smart pick.
one of the best cities in the U.S.
I think there was probably a big
mine's-
surprise that Florida did not go. That was probably the biggest
Okay.
surprise I've seen so
And-
far. And I think we can blame
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah, sure. Blame me
yeah.
for that. You still picked Michigan. I don't think my South Carolina pick is that
And then
bad when
my
you look at
last
picking Michigan.
pick to end it off, I really think it is a no-brainer here. It is going to be Minnesota. The weather there in the summertime is absolutely beautiful. The scenery is great. The boundary waters between Canada and Minnesota, amazing. You get the Twin Cities there. You get sports teams. You get small cities too, where those can be fun to go to. I mean, obviously, I said big cities are more important than small cities, but it's nice to have a good mix, and that's what Minnesota has.
Only problem is it's -26,
yeah,
and
so
there's also the Timberwolves.
I'd recommend maybe if you're in Minnesota, don't be there for the winter. Maybe move down. You know, you can always move down to Georgia.
2 houses, come on.
Or you can go down to
Easy.
Texas. You know,
anywhere.
or even over to Maryland or to Colorado. Either of the other 2 I picked.
Really, just go to where he wants you to go.
Yeah.
He obviously has it.
Don't go to
locked
any
down.
other states except maybe North Carolina. That might be a good one to go to.
Yeah.
But I think that ends off the draft.
All right,
No,
what
it's
do you
not
got?
over yet.
No, there's 2 more.
Oh,
You
wait,
still got
no,
to pick.
wait.
That
I
ends
forgot.
off your draft.
Yeah,
Excuse
yeah,
you,
sorry.
sir.
Well, like I already won the
Let me
draft,
see
so there's
this.
really no point.
I mean,
doing
he
it.
kind of did.
I
He
agree.
kind of did.
I agree.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Pennsylvania. Who do you think I was gonna take? No. Pick changed. We're going Connecticut. No, Pennsylvania. Obviously, I'm gonna pick them. I understand that Pittsburgh is pretty horrible. And everybody kind of fights each other about sports, which I think is hilarious, especially since I love all of those teams. Come on now. They invented the Hershey's chocolate bar. They've got Wawa, the greatest existence thing ever. There's nothing better than Wawa. Hoagies, water ice, can't beat it. Come on.
Or if you're not from Pennsylvania,
Sub sandwich
Yeah.
and Italian ice.
yeah,
Both of those are the wrong term.
I don't really know about that, but
I do.
Okay, well, it's a bad pick. Another one by Mason.
well, who would you have gone with there other than them? I mean, I
Me
think
personally?
Massachusetts probably.
Yeah, I would have gone Massachusetts.
Yeah.
there.
No,
That's where I would've
Massachusetts is like tiny though.
gone. I mean, you got Boston.
Tiny's
I
not
think it's
always
good
a
enough,
bad
and then,
thing.
I mean,
No, tiny is a bad thing when the only main attraction is Boston and nothing else.
You get Boston, you get fishing, you get food, you get
yeah, I
You
would
can get
have gone.
fishing in a lot of different states other
not
than
in
just
Pennsylvania.
Boston. Not in Pennsylvania, I'll give you that. But you could get fishing in like Delaware. Come on.
yeah.
I think actually I know it seems like I'm targeting Mason, but I feel like for any picks,
Target
I feel like
Target me, bud.
no, Nate definitely had. I think all of those picks were on my board, except for and then Mason. South Carolina,
Carolina.
Pennsylvania.
I can understand.
Pennsylvania, I can understand,
because they
but,
have history there.
South
too.
Carolina, I can't get my head around it. And I understand people are dissing me for Michigan, but there's only
I'm gonna
one
dish you for
other.
Michigan
There's
for
only
the
one other
rest of
state.
your
I'm not sure. Mason, tell me like what's another state other than Wisconsin?
Take
which you consider?
Indiana.
Indiana's
Indiana's
not better.
good.
Lake Michigan alone.
Take Ohio. It's
No.
still not that great,
Ohio
but
is
it's
the most-
way better than
Ohio
Michigan.
is the most average state in the U.S.
Well, that makes
so.
it about 100 times better than Michigan. So
No, yeah, I'm not sure Mason's on.
Indiana
I
is
think,
fine.
I think maybe Wisconsin.
Yeah, Wisconsin
Yeah,
was my
Wisconsin,
second. Was
take Wisconsin.
potential. It was
That's
Wisconsin or Michigan.
I don't know about Iowa. Iowa might be a solid state too.
Okay, now to finish off the West, I'm actually upset with myself to leave the West. I'm upset with the draft overall. I probably should have gone like New York, Colorado, and just left Arizona at the end.
I'm totally content with everything. I'm fine with picking South Carolina. I picked my.
Well, I don't
thing
think
for-
Arizona would have been available at the end.
I know. I
guessing
wish gone
Mason would've
Oklahoma
taken-
because I actually
yeah.
prefer Oklahoma.
to Arizona.
I'll
and then-
trade. I'll make a trade.
New Mexico.
But
Yeah, I'll give you New Mexico.
You can drop New
I'll
Mexico.
drop New Mexico. Take Arizona, and you can have
I
Oklahoma.
mean, Utah's pretty boring. I've been there multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, Utah is kind of boring.
I mean, I like the skiing there, so that's kind of like the
Well,
one
you
thing
can
that's kind
ski
of
in a
keeping
lot
me
of
But
in.
that's like, why would you go skiing
But I
in
guess
Utah
Mitch-
when you can go
I
in
guess
Colorado?
North Carolina. I guess I can go skiing.
Well,
Probably
I mean,
not
I
great,
Nah.
bet you the skiing's better in
Just
Utah
go-
than North Carolina.
Yeah, I
But
know.
just-
So
just go to Colorado.
that's. I mean, Hawaii's not a bad pick here. That's probably where.
Yeah, Hawaii's underrated, but what are you gonna pick?
I don't think
I'm
Hawaii's the right
I'm not
pick.
gonna
Well,
pick
where else would
Living
it
on
be?
I think that
I would
the best
rather-
pick is Washington State.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I'm not joking.
No.
yeah,
there's
Washington's
no
a good
way.
state.
There's no
Washington's
way.
good.
No one thinks about Washington as a good state.
You think
don't
about
know.
Michigan as a good state.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
no point.
Yeah. I mean, sure, sometimes the weather there can be kind of bad, but, I mean, you have, like, nice terrain with all the mountains and
I'm gonna
everything.
go Oregon.
I mean, that's kind of just
alright.
like taking
That's
a
okay.
worse version of Washington State,
I
I
don't
guess.
think so.
But
I think Seattle.
Seattle's in Washington State.
It is.
Yes, Portland is in Oregon.
Portland. I meant Portland. My bad. Portland. I think Portland.
Seattle
I prefer Portland.
Seattle is a better Portland.
Yeah, Seattle-
Portland is
No,
not
I
that
prefer
good.
Portland over
No,
Seattle.
you do not.
Yes.
Portland is not good.
I
don't
prefer.
really
I think
think
the
many
weather.
people-
I think the weather in Portland brings it over
No,
Seattle.
the weather,
Seattle's always
the weather
rainy.
in Oregon really is not that much.
Seattle
better
is
than
rainy, but
Washington.
it's. I mean, like
So
Seattle, you can't enjoy any of the cities. It's constantly raining.
You can't enjoy any of the city in Portland because everyone's
Because
on
homeless.
drugs.
Everybody's homeless and
No.
on drugs.
No. That's my draft. So I think. Okay, so to recap.
You know, you could have ended it strong there.
Yeah, you could have
I mean, I would go for Hawaii over.
over
Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, I'm gonna change Hawaii.
No, you can't change
Hawaii.
picks. You can't change
No,
picks.
no, this is the last
we'll
pick.
allow
I
it,
didn't
we'll
finalize.
allow it,
All right.
we'll
Oh,
allow it.
Hawaii's gonna be my
Well,
final pick.
But
I've never
still,
been to
I
Hawaii.
would have rather taken Washington.
I think the problem with Hawaii is that it's an island and it's so far removed
Yeah,
from the
that's,
rest of the United
I
States
agree.
and the world.
That was a
like-
tough one. I think I would. I wish I would have planned it a little better.
I guarantee
in
you
my draft.
the cost of living in Hawaii is very high. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously the cost of living in like New York and California is going to be high too, but
What you
Yeah,
gonna do
but,
for good
yeah.
states?
To finish off, Henry went Hawaii, Arizona, Michigan,
we didn't
North
we didn't
Carolina.
order of the first round or like
No,
actually,
we don't have
oh,
that.
you don't
We
have
don't have
that.
that.
No, I can go first round. Okay, first round. Actually, no. I'm
No,
not gonna
just
do it.
go. Just
Okay,
read
so in the West, Henry has Hawaii, Nate has Colorado, and Mason has California. I think we can agree that Mason won that one.
Yeah,
Yep,
you
sure.
got last.
The second one, we have Henry with Arizona, Nate with Texas, Mason with New Mexico. I think we can agree went Nate, Henry, Mason there.
Sure.
Okay. Midwest, we have Henry with Michigan, Nate with Minnesota, and Mason with Illinois. I'll give it 1, 2, 3. Nate being 2, Mason being 1, Henry being 3.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you guys.
There you go.
3. Henry got North Carolina and Southeast. Nate Georgia. Mason South Carolina. This one I think was closer.
I think I'd say we tied you and me.
Yeah, and
I
then
think that's
I'll take.
Well,
I'll
no,
take
you
third.
definitely-
I'm fine with that.
and then I
really
think in
don't
the
care.
final one, Northeast we have New York by Henry, Nate Maryland, and Mason Pennsylvania. I think we went in that order 1, 2, 3.
I agree.
So I thought it was a pretty good one overall. I think.
Y'all are killing Pennsylvania out here.
I mean, that was probably
Haters.
right. I
Haters.
think Henry messed up with.
Baltimore is not good.
I think Henry got a little struggled with the West and Southwest. I think Mason struggled with Southeast, and Northeast. And I think
I don't think I struggled with Northeast at all. I think that was fine.
okay.
What did
Well, I
do
think
wrong
in
with the Northeast.
I guess you didn't do anything wrong.
Let's
It was
be
just
honest.
hard to compete with us at that point. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
Maryland is not that good. I'm
Maryland
sorry.
is better than Pennsylvania.
No, it is
You're
not.
not gonna be able to
I've
reason
been
with
to
him.
Maryland.
He took
Oh my-
the
I've
the
been to
homer
Maryland,
pick.
yeah.
You're not gonna be able to reason
Is it?
with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think that's really, and I mean, looking at Nate's board, I think he almost had a perfect draft.
Yeah,
Yes,
I really didn't mess up anywhere.
I don't think. I mean,
Got the best sports team in
Yeah.
the nation with the Braves.
No, you've got the best sports team in the nation, Texas University.
Yeah, I got Texas.
and he's got variety too. I mean, that's what I think really makes it good. So that was
Anyway, that's gonna do it.
that's a fun video.
Yeah, that was totally ridiculous. We'll see you next time.